three aspects of discipline, respect, and commitment, as well as character, integrity, and work ethic, and use that to bring value to one another. Who's in on that? Say win. Win. Okay, we're talking about heart of a champion, and we're talking about discipline. Please, man, could you get up, please, and read this off, nice and loud.
Training and consistency. Development of time investment demanded by success, and to discard behavior, people in all aspects of life were no longer needed. Okay, we're talking about discipline. If you would please do this with me. Say, if it don't fit, it don't fit.
Now take your hands and make it to like a scissors, right? Now say this, if it don't fit,
it don't fit.
Now say cut it. Say self-doubt.
Self-doubt.
Say cut it. Say haters. Cut it. Negativity. Say cut it. What else is bad out there? The haters, all that, right? The critics, the naysayers, your own self-doubt. Cut it out, right? Now, write this down in your notes, right? For discipline, under notes, right? Is write down all the do's. Look at Coach V's PowerPoint. You're going to see the last slide that was on there. In terms of it don't fit, cut it. This whole concept, and write this down in your notes, is addition to your life by subtraction from your life. Simplify is another word. That all the stuff out there that's drama, that's not bringing any value to your life, cut that shit out of your life. All of those meetings and conference calls that you're in on, like I'll go in and I'll meet with people, corporate people. They hire me to do this. I go in and I look at their calendar and then I go, you're in on this conference call? Every week? Yes. For how long? 45 minutes a day. Do you talk or contribute in this conference call? No. Delete it. And we go through their whole week like that. And we clear up anywhere between 3.5 to 6 hours of their week. 7 hours of their week. Of them just being on shit and doing stuff just because they've always done it that way. But they contribute nothing to the meeting. Nothing to their time, right? You're like, damn, you just cut all of that out of my week. I don't have to do it. And I was just doing it because I felt bad. I thought I maybe needed to be there. I contributed nothing at all. It wasn't even in my area. I just kind of hung around so I could mentor the next group on how to do it. What am I going to do with all my free time? Maybe your job. Instead of sitting around being on all these damn conference calls you don't need to be on, right? So that's what I help people with as well. Does it fit your dream, hopes, and aspirations? If you sleep anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day, with the rest of the 16 hours of your day, what are you doing with the free time that you have? If you work, okay, this is my work schedule. Now you're looking at, okay, so this is really the excess time I have. That's why a lot of mofos are broke out there. They look at the gross money it is that they have, their take home. No, what do you have is the money you really have is what you have after you pay all the bills, right? Young professionals don't get that, right? So then with what you have after you spend all your time doing what you have to do, what's left over? Clear up what you have to do in terms of being effective and efficient. If it doesn't fit, cut it. Simplify. Don't work harder. Work smarter, right? For any person in this room, what is the one thing you could do to give yourself more time to doing what you need to be? To one, be the best you can be, and two, live your best life. What is that? Let me go first. 11 o'clock Sports Center. That's 1 hour of being up in the West Coast. Sports Center comes on at 11. I'm a sports guy. I felt like if I don't watch Sports Center, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I needed to watch and just see what's going on. That's an hour of time. How about this? Write down this stat. The difference between 6 hours of sleep and 7 hours of sleep, in terms of all the conclusive studies say, when you get 7+ hours of sleep a night, you're 30% more productive. The studies are conclusive. Google it. Look at it. Who would like to be 30% more productive the next day? So guess what I had to cut out of my life? 11 o'clock Sports Center. Let me also add this. Write this down in your notes. It's called the 3-2-1 principle of how to sleep better. Okay? This is what helped me with my diet. I already have crazy ass energy. I don't even need coffee could you imagine my ass on a Red Bull? I can't drink that stuff. I don't like it anyway, but So it's called the 3-2-1 principle on how to be more effective the next day with energy because of the fact that you cut out the timeless stuff of staying up late at night. So I used to think I could survive on 4.5, 5 hours, 6 hours sleep. You know what I mean? I mean, the Navy SEALs do it. I had to remind myself, Coach B, your ass ain't a Navy SEAL, right? And Navy SEALs train and are highly productive, and they are the best in the top of their class. They only not sleep 7 to 8 hours of sleep when they're on mission or during Hell Week when they're training. But we take it as, well, the Navy SEALs don't need it, so I don't need that. I need to be up working and all that. 30% more productive if you get 7 to 8 hours more sleep than a person that gets 6 hours or less. Amazing. I changed that right away. I learned that and applied it right away. Here's the 3-2-1 concept, principle, okay? 3 hours before you sleep, no food. Helps with your diet too. 2 hours, and this is the reason why you're going to sleep better. Because all that liquid that you put into your body of 2 hours or less, you're going to have to wake up at night and go use the bathroom. But now you clear and cleanse your body of that stuff, at least a lot of it before you go to sleep. 2 hours before you sleep. No more emails. No more work. No more work. I'm an entrepreneur. I get out of my office and I stop working. My bedtime is 10:30, so that's kickoff. So then at 9:30, 1 hour before, no screen time. None. One married executive who was a man was like, no screen time, 1 hour before I sleep. What should I do with that time? I don't know what you're going to be doing, but I know what I'm going to be doing, right? Handle it. Read books. Talk to your spouse, right? Instead of both of you being on the screen. Because one of the things it is that we are most ineffective with right now is distraction. We are so distracted. And no, I don't believe that we are more distracted now than ever in history. I mean, the iPhone just took the place of the magazine and the newspapers. People used to do that all the time. As humans, we're going to find some way to do something that we should not be doing and do stupid shit. That's how we are. We'll find a way. We're talking about don't fit, cut it. Is that some big time stuff? 3-2-1 principle. Who likes that? Who's going to try it? Try it tonight. Try it tonight. And we got to give it up to J-Fan. J-Fan, stand up, please. How much weight have you lost?
About 20 pounds.
20 pounds! Give it up for J-Fan. And what did you cut out so that you could achieve your goal of being at the weight you are right now?
It's 90% diet.
90% diet. I believe you. I blamed it all on my diet. It's like I'm Polynesian. In our genetics, we were seagoers, seafarers. So for every calorie we eat, we soak up 5 calories. That's a lie. Don't put those calories in. That's the main thing for me. Give it up for J-Fan. If it don't fit, cut it. Achieve his goals, dreams, hopes, and aspirations. Next is respect. Right back here. Star Wars, man. Could you read off life lesson number 9, respect?
Self, people, and life development of honor and genuine gratitude for all things and all times.
Ooh, a genuine gratitude. That you and I would be in the same room. I freaking love Star Wars. I love sci-fi. And every time my wife and I are talking about what movie we should watch, the first thing she says is, I'll watch action, but I'm not watching sci-fi. She doesn't like sci-fi at all, right? But this is a genuine respect. So if you don't know, here's a public service announcement. And what it is that you and I do, we are public figures. What it is that we do out in public reflects on everybody else. So make sure that you know that you respect everybody. That for you and me, we must respect everyone. But then we must understand from everyone else, for them to respect us, that's something that's earned. It's the irony of our job, that we're public figures. And that's how it goes. Because if it's going to come on the news, it ain't going to be good for you, and it ain't going to be good for me. You're going to be like, didn't you train those guys? I just saw them on the news the other night, right? So we have to approach life that way. Even when you become an entrepreneur, because who in here has a side dream? They're doing what they're doing right now, but they also have another dream. Does anybody in here do that? Anybody?
Yes.
Yes. We do. Whatever that side dream is, start working at it. If you respect it, if you don't focus on it, respect it and work on it, that side dream is just always going to be on the side. But if you respect it, respect yourself, respect others, pretty straightforward, right?
Vogliamo te folk out pela aventura, call me Coach Reed.